Welcome to Louisiana's old state capitol. One of our state's most beloved and recognizable buildings, the old state capitol is not only a beautiful structure, but also is a site of great importance in Louisiana's larger story. Many important events have transpired within its walls or about its grounds. Join us as we explore the architecture, history, and legacy of this special place.
It all starts with location. Baton Rouge sits on the last high ground before the floodplains of the Mississippi River flatten out into the Great Delta of South Louisiana, as the river makes its way onto the Gulf of Mexico. This unique position made Baton Rouge an important boundary post in colonial days. In fact, from the very hill where the old state capitol rests, Bernardo de Galvez, the Spanish governor at the time, bombarded the British at Fort Richmond, just down the way, in what is known as the First Battle of Baton Rouge. This took place during an American Revolution and was one of the few battles fought outside what was then the United States. During these early years under the French and Spanish, and even during the first decades of American rule, Louisiana's government had always been at New Orleans. But in the mid-1800s, Louisiana was growing, and folks in the rest of the state were nervous of the Crescent City's control not only of economic power, but also political power. And so, in the 1840s, the legislature decided to move the seat of government. They wanted a place not too far from New Orleans, but far enough. The sleepy river town of Baton Rouge fit the bill. Under the watchful eye of well-known New Orleans architect James Daquin, work began in 1847 on the huge Gothic castle that would become Louisiana's old state capitol. Ultimately costing $400,000, it was a striking building, grand in design, a proper symbol of power for a society made wealthy by sugar, cotton, and slavery. Its doors opened in 1850, but the turmoil of war would soon interrupt its service and bring the world it represented to an end.